Hello.
Welcome. Come on in to another episode of Momma Said It. Mama said it every day's like this. It's in December and we don't have any snow. Are we lucky or what? Or
Yeah,
blessed?
knock on
Do you
wood.
like snow? Do you like snow?
No, I don't like snow at all.
You don't like snow at all?
No. I don't like cold weather at all.
Oh, you don't like cold weather at all.
No,
Okay,
not
well that
at all.
makes a big difference. Cold weather.
Yeah, I don't like
And when
cold.
it snows, it doesn't really create, I don't know, it doesn't seem like it's cold weather. It's just,
Oh, it'd be freezing for me.
yeah,
If I see snow, I want to stay in the I want to stay in the house.
stay in the bed, keep it warm.
Yes, absolutely.
Absolutely. How was your Sunday today so far?
It was pretty good. Got a lot of stuff done, so that's always good.
Awesome.
hmm
Well, that's always a good thing.
Yes.
Getting
How was
stuff
your
done.
How was your Sunday?
I'm not gonna complain. I'm thinking about my cousin niece, Cheryl Hicks.
hmm
Laid her son to rest yesterday.
Yes, my deepest condolences.
Yes. Laid him to rest yesterday. So prayers and love and hugs, kisses to the Hicks family, to Cheryl. We love you. We're thinking of you.
Yes.
We're thinking of you for sure. Um, yes. So I know that we have a lot of stuff to cover. We
Okay.
do have a special guest that's going to be joining us. She's like family, though. She's family for us, right?
Yes.
So
Yes.
she's going to be joining us in a little bit, Tiana. But
Yes.
while we're waiting on her to come, we're going to dive into some of our topics that we want to cover because we only have an hour to cover. So
Yes.
we're going to dive into some things. One of the things I didn't know whether you heard about, there's so much to cover. Which one do I start with first? This week has been crazy,
hmm I feel like
right?
I feel like every week in 2025 has been crazy.
It has.
Yeah, it's never
Well,
been short of any type of anything to talk about. It's been full of things to talk about.
full of things to talk about. You're so
hmm
right. Happy birthday to those who are celebrating a birthday.
Yes. Happy birthday, Brianna. Today is
Yes,
her birthday.
absolutely. We have
Yes.
someone special. I call her Sade, of course.
hmm
Happy birthday, Sade. Wishing you so much, many more years. You deserve it. You work so hard for where you are, and may life continue to be good for you. May it continue
Absolutely.
to be good for you. Have long life, good health, plenty of wealth. Yes, and peace.
Peace. Yes.
Peace is priceless, right?
Very priceless. Yes.
Peace is priceless. So happy birthday. Shout out to her. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Sade. Happy birthday to you. Yay. Yeah, this is y'all month. She's
It
Sagittarius.
is.
All y'all, most
Yes.
of all your friends and sisterhoods are Sagittarius, right?
Yes. Pretty much because Jasmine's on the 12th. I'm on the 15th. Brianna's on the 7th. So yes.
And Sunshine is on the
She's
25th.
she's not. I'm sorry. She's not a Sagittarius.
Oh, she's not.
She's with. Sorry. She's December. Mike is Sagittarius. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
Mike is a Sagittarius. Right,
Yeah.
right. Oh, I
25th
keep
did not
saying,
make
okay,
it.
so, okay. Yeah.
So she's
But she's
with
the 25th.
she's with Evan and my husband. As far as
Okay.
yes.
I'm going to get it right after a while. I'm going to get it right
Yes.
after a while. So happy birthday to those who are celebrating a birthday. And
Mhm.
happy anniversary to those who are celebrating an anniversary, whether it's friendship, marriage, anniversary on your job. Happy anniversary to you. So we're going to start off with, I don't know whether you heard about, and I know this is a topic that's kind of crazy, but I do want to dive into, and you probably have heard about it, the game's new track,
Mm-mm.
the assassination of Candace Owens, of the A of Candace Owens. Powerful
Wait, the
message.
game, the rapper.
Yeah, Game the Rapper.
Mm.
That's the name of one of his songs on his new track. I don't know if it's a powerful message or it didn't go too far, But he
Mhm.
said it was not really about Candace.
So who is it about if it ain't about Candace?
It's like a
And it says a
metaphor.
whole, it got a whole name, but it's got a whole name in it.
Whole name. Well, see, if you, I don't, do you follow Candace Owens?
No,
Okay,
no.
I
I
follow
well,
her.
I do on certain platforms, but not all. So the ones that I follow her on, I don't frequent on. So I
Okay, you
haven't.
don't frequent.
Yeah, I don't. I haven't seen anything from her.
Yeah, she has a, you have to go on her page, follow her, if you're interested. But
Mhm.
she's very interesting, intelligent young lady. But
Yeah.
she has some ideals about, she feels as though she is a target. Okay, and I guess that's where the game um, more or less took the message and created it into one of his titles
Mm.
for his song.
Wow.
But it's not, he says it's not about her. But I think titles
Oh,
mean
well,
something.
yeah, it does. It definitely
Right?
does. It definitely
Titles
does
mean
because
some things.
I mean that tells you what something is going to be about. Her whole name is in it, but it's not about her. It's kind of is it clickbait? I don't know. I
Yeah,
mean that definitely is clickbait. The title is clickbait. You is no ifs ands and buts about it. That's definitely
right.
what gets somebody to click on it to see exactly. You may they may have never heard a game, but they see that title and they're going to go listen to the song just cause.
Right. Yeah, a lot of her fan base was very upset with the title.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, but she was okay with it. She did give a message, and I wanted to play it, but I don't know that I'm going to be able to play it. But she did give a message. Here it is. Let me see whether I can. I don't have to log in to play it. Let me see.
Okay.
We can't hear her.
Album, and he has a song on his track list in this upcoming album that's entitled "The Assassination of Candace Owens." I'm having like the year ever or something. I don't know. Why the game? Why's it got to be song number 13? What's going on? This better not be predictive programming. Okay, we know how Hollywood gets down. Okay, we're reading your books. Anyways, he was asked this question, this exact question, why, and he gave an answer. And here's what the game had to say.
So you got this new mixtape dropping, and then there's this like one track called "The Assassination of Candace Owens."
Yeah.
Why that title?
Because recently I've been seeing like conspiracy theories and about Candace Owens from herself, self-admitted. She feels like people are conspiring her. So what it was is more so an assassination of the character. So I just used that because it was like current news, but it's not. The song is not about Candace.
Oh, okay. So it's just a little bit deeper than okay.
Yeah, I'm a rapper. We use metaphors.
Okay, but aren't you? I mean, are you worried about Candace coming for you about this? I mean,
Yeah, no, I'm not. I'm not worried about Candace. But then again, you got to hear the song.
Okay, so she'll understand if she hears the song, maybe.
I mean, the thing is, she said that people were trying to assassinate her. So all I did was say it too. You know what I'm saying? So again, the song is not about her, but Candace Owens, man, she real smart, really intelligent woman. But if she comes for me, I mean, it is what it is.
It is what it is. There's beef in these streets, okay? There's beef in these streets, and you better be scared because maybe I am coming for you, okay? I could be coming for you. I might drop a whole album. I might drop a whole mixtape too, okay? Anyways, I think it is a form of flattery. Obviously, I'm friends with Ye, and he makes music, and they do use a lot of metaphors, so I'm not offended by this. Do I love the timing? Could I get a break for 6 months, maybe, and not have that title be there? Sure, but I'm totally okay with this. I think it's kind of cool. I actually kind of think it's cool. I hope the song lyrics are cool and it's not a diss track. And it's not gonna be like Eminem crying about me on a whole album, but I look forward to the song.
There you have it. You heard it from her directly. She says she's okay with it. So if she's okay with it, then I guess it ain't much from. I don't hear you.
I think it's clickbait. I don't necessarily. I mean, I didn't. Now I'm going to go listen to the song, but this is what he wanted to happen.
Yeah, true.
So his streaming numbers are going to be like out of the water
Through the
because
roof.
everybody's going to want to listen to see exactly what he's saying. So that is a good marketing. Well, I wouldn't. It's sleazy. Well, people would call it like sleazy. any press, no press is bad press type of thing, like, and
Right.
that's what he went with.
But they got to do whatever they have to do now, because in selling albums and records is harder now than it was before. You can sell an album and sell thousands, and now it's kind of like people are streaming, and
Yeah,
it takes away from the bottom figure. So I guess artists have to be very creative nowadays. Try to figure out, how can I do it to be able to keep the attention on myself, and also sell some songs.
yeah, pretty much.
So it's good that she understood, and she's understanding, and she's down with it. I don't know, they might be breaking off a little bit of something, because like, she's a little too calm.
Well, I don't know. I think she's a calm individual anyway.
She is.
I mean, she doesn't seem like a person that will be easily rattled. So I think she's responding the way in her normal state of how she would respond. I just think that, I mean, she's, like you said, she knows Kanye. Like she said in the video, she knows Kanye. She knows enough about rap to know that, this is what it is. But I mean, let's be real. The Game is not somebody that's on the radar of top charts right now. So to me, this is a play for clicks.
Some clicks.
You look at what's going on, and then you play off of that. Same thing with social media. When something is going viral, you jump on the track and want to talk about it. Like when P. Diddy, the trial was going on, everybody and their grandma was talking about it. You may have been knitting on TikTok, but you're going to talk about P. Diddy because that's going to get you numbers.
That's true.
So, yeah,
that's true. That's true. Thanks so much for joining. What's up, Bra? How you doing? Being a music fanatic, Mike, what you think, bro, about that title with The Game and Miss Owens? What's your thoughts on that? Hey, Scoop, how you doing? Love you. Love you, girly. Thanks for joining. Mike says she's trying to get her ghetto car renewed.
Her ghetto car renewed. Yeah.
I guess.
I don't think she won't get back into the Black People Club, to be honest.
Wait a minute.
Like your ghetto card, your black card revoked. Like you're no longer black because you're not for Black people. And a lot of people feel that way about Candace Owens, that she doesn't align with what the typical Black community stands for, represents. She's kind of, so it's a lot of things I agree with her with. And there's some things that I'm just like, okay, that's a little bit too much. So that's, her black card's been revoked. So.
Really? Wow. I know people were alarmed and very upset when she wore that T-shirt that said "White People Matters." People were really in arms about that.
Yeah.
But I really like her because she has her own way of thinking.
But you have to look at how people are raised, and what their reality is. I'm pretty sure she wasn't raised in the ghetto. I'm pretty sure she wasn't raised in the hood. I'm pretty sure she wasn't raised around a lot of Black people that may be of a different society than what she's used to, So you base people on, who they are and how they were raised. So I look at it like that. She is who she is.
Right. That's just like Jennifer from the Basketball Wives, where she was.
Oh, like, yeah, when she never seen the food stamp.
Yeah, she was like, I never see the food stamp. I'm like, girl, you never see the food. But people think just because you're a person of color that you're supposed to have seen the food stamp.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's been
even if you never seen it, maybe just not blurt that out. Maybe that may not be something that because then you make yourself more oblivious of what Black people on the, like, I don't know. It's just, I just thought that was just like.
But there's a lot of people of color have never seen a food stamp.
Yes, absolutely. It's a lot of people that don't know certain, because I've been, okay, I see that Tiana joined. I'm about to bring her up. I don't know how you want the layout, mommy.
Hey. Huh?
I said, I don't know how you want the layout.
Let's see. Is this good? Okay. Is this good?
Yeah, that's
Hey,
good.
Tiana, thanks for joining.
Hey.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Good. We glad you made it. Let's see. I think this would probably, these three, I think this would be okay.
Okay.
It seems like it works. Okay.
Yes.
Yes, we were just talking about Candace Owens
Yes.
and how the game artist who made a new titled song, the assassination of
Candace Owens. But he,
Candace.
but he
Yeah.
said it's not about Candace Owens.
Right,
Are you
right.
trying to sell records?
He's selling them though. I think that he's gonna sell from that title alone, he's gonna sell quite a few.
Yeah, absolutely.
From that title alone, he's gonna sell quite a few. Okay, so we're going to shift gears a little bit. Welcome, Tiana. Thank you so much for joining us.
You're
Shakira, why
welcome.
don't you introduce Tiana to everyone for those
Yes.
who
So,
do not know who she
yes,
is?
Tiana, Miss Tiana, she has been a lifelong. It's family. It's not even. I don't think blood would make us any more family than what we already are. She is phenomenal. She's a career woman. She's a mom. And she has a lot going on. She does taxes along with me and my mom. She's a tax professional. Just, and she's got big things on the horizon.
Yes. Yes, she does taxing. She does catering. You
Yeah.
still
Oh, yeah.
doing catering?
Yes.
Yes.
Coquitos. I think I don't know that. I don't know that. I just threw you out there. I didn't know if that was a catering thing, but yes, she caters. Her food is really, really good. So yes, please look her up. We're going to put her handles in the chat.
Yes, absolutely. Welcome, welcome aboard. And please, you've been here before, join in, make any comments, remarks, suggestions. And if you want to read off some comments, you're welcome to do that as well.
Okay.
So relax and join these topics. Make it a little crazy, but I'm sure that the topics that we have is going to be a learning, something we all can learn from each other. Okay. Now let's move on from the game. And I don't know whether you heard about Michael Dell from Dell Technology
No.
unveils 6.25 billion incentive program encouraging Americans to have children between 2025 and 2028. Now, will this entice people to have a baby between 2025 and 2028?
So
Now,
you
somebody
mean
will pay you every year, and they're
mm,
going to put $1,000 or so into your child's, say, trust account or an account for your child. You can't have, you don't have access to this money until the child turns 18, but it is accumulating interest for your child.
no thanks. Because I don't trust I don't trust anything that anybody is putting out here as far as I can throw it, just like these supposedly $2,000 where it's at. So for me, I'm gonna say no. That's a no for me because I feel like nothing is free. Something's gonna come with it. And you mean to tell me that 2020 COVID hit, a lot of older people are gone, right?
Lot
But
of
a lot
millions.
of them. But if you look at the rate of how many people are not having kids like they used to.
No. And
Before,
that's why the incentive.
hello. So, back not saying back in my day, but like I have two children. I'm the only child from my mom and my dad's side. But like my grandmother's generations, they would have 10, 15 kids. Those people don't exist no more. You know what I'm saying? People is not having 10. I mean, yes, you do have the Kiki Wyatts of the world, okay? But the mass majority of people are not even entertaining kids. A lot of people don't even want kids in this day and age. That's not even something that, when you were younger, you aspire like, oh, I want to be a mom. People like, I want to be a CEO. They're not worried about that part of it. So yeah, I think they're putting it out there because they don't have workers. So
They don't have workers, enough
yeah,
people.
they don't have enough people to be able to work in what they, because I feel like, all the steps of life kind of conditions you unless you have a parent or somebody that's guiding you towards entrepreneurship. It's all aligning with working for somebody, right?
Yeah.
So
Yep.
so they don't have workers, so they're like, listen, have as many. But then on the same flip side, you're pro-life, you're like, this all over the place. Okay, everything is all over the place in America. But that would be a no for me. No.
Yeah. What are your thoughts on it, Tiana?
Yeah, that's a no for me too.
No incentives. Well, let's take a listen to Mr. Michael Dell.
a $6.25 billion donation to be paid directly into the accounts of 25 million American children. That's $250 per child. The gift's designed to accelerate the impact of Invest America, the new national program providing every eligible U.S. child with a savings and investment account that they can grow over time. Our Sarah Eisen joins now with Michael Dell on a First on CNBC interview. Sarah.
Good to see you, John. And Michael Dell, welcome. Thank you very much for joining us first on CNBC from the White House with this extraordinary announcement.
Great to be with you, Sarah.
So tell us a little bit more, Michael, about how this is going to work.
Sure. So as you probably know, the government is going to set up this program that was put in place by the Invest America Act that was passed on July 4th earlier this year. And every newborn will get $1,000 starting for kids born in 2025 and going through to 2028. And hopefully the government will continue with that. What my wife and I have decided to do is for the kids that are under 10 years old that are not included in the government program, so the sort of 2 to 10-year-olds that live in zip codes where the median income is less than $150,000, we'll be giving 25 million of those kids $250 to start their Invest America accounts. And of course, these accounts can be used when the child turns 18. It becomes like an IRA. They can use it for education, for starting a business, for buying a home, for starting a family, for continued savings. And look, we know that when kids have accounts like this, they're way more likely to graduate from high school, to go on to college and graduate, to, buy a home and be successful adults that participate in our economy. And so we're super excited about this. And I've spoken with other philanthropists, and I'm confident that we'll see some other major gifts, maybe not exactly designed the way ours is, but we know that this is a platform now for companies to contribute and match the government's contribution. Certainly that's something Dell and many other companies have already said that we're going to do. Families can contribute, friends, and of course, communities, other philanthropists.
Yeah, and the idea is that compounding will help these kids and them to grow their investments. So that's one thing that I was going to ask is are you hoping to inspire, and have you heard about others who are willing to make similar contributions, and just how big can this get?
I think over time this can become quite substantial, and we're particularly excited about the long-term impact of this. When you think about compounding, and think about a child that's born, this year, gets $1,000 from the government. Let's say they work at a company that matches that. Well, it's $2,000. Now, if the parents or a grandparent or a cousin contributes a little bit to that account each month or each year, you compound that over time. By the time the child is 20 or 30 years old, it adds up to be substantial amounts of money. And when I was 8 years old, I got a passbook savings account, and I kind of learned about the power of compounding. Unfortunately, we've got a lot of people that are not participating in the system today. And so we hope that this will create great interest in understanding compounding and financial literacy and investing in the market. All these funds, by the way, will go in a large index fund, essentially the S&P 500, and that will be a great investment over time.
So there you have it. Very interesting concept.
Did he say $250?
That's for
That's what I heard.
children. It's $1,000 for children that are born between 2025 and 2028. But then I believe it's $250 for children that were born outside of it, less than 10 years old, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
I might have to go back and re-listen because I did listen to it once.
Yeah, it was a lot.
But there's two different incentives. But I mean, the crazy part, I guess, all of this has happened all of a sudden when children are not being born in certain ethnic groups as the numbers are declining. I wonder what other loopholes or criteria are they going to be requesting? What you need to qualify for in order for that parent to receive the funds? Do you have to live in a certain zip code? I know they said it has to be, I think, $150,000 or less in income.
Yeah. What he said in an area where the average or something like that. He ain't even say per household. I caught that. He said that the average in that area. So you may live, some people aspire and they go live somewhere that maybe, I won't say outside of their means, but they're right there. You know what I'm saying? The people around them may make a lot more money than them. You get what I'm saying? So
yeah.
It's weird. I just think it's all because of the election coming and they trying to throw everything that they can at the American people.
Right.
To have them to vote a certain way, in my personal opinion. Yes, so we do have some comments.
Well, I think Mike's comment was from the previous.
Yeah, he said, no, I got one already. That's enough talking about it. And for those that don't know, this is Michael McNeil's daughter, Tiana McNeil.
Yes. Yay, the crowd goes wild.
Yes.
He said that's enough.
That's enough. He also said that I think it's a target audience is for Caucasian families because they want more children for the future because they are becoming the minority and they want to be the majority, and they there's no minorities. No minorities want money now than later.
Right.
Basically, black people, just like people when voted talking about this is a Trump check.
And then you did all that, and then they didn't cut you off saying it's a freeze.
Exactly. Oh, we're not going to deposit into your account. You and me, the money ran out or whatever.
Right. Exactly. Hey, Rita, thanks so much for joining us.
Yes. Good evening.
It's always good to see your name, Rita.
Yes.
Okay, and Mike says, "Tiana,
that was me. That was me. I put her handles in there.
Okay, we'll put it on the stroll, so it'll be strolling at the bottom. No problem. Okay, we're gonna shift gears. This next topic is quite interesting, talking about kids, right? Now, there's a parenthood. 50 and 60-year-olds are breaking barriers or taking risks. They 50 and 60-year-olds are having children. Now, we know that this is not new, but it's a lot more women who are going to college, getting their career, getting their jobs, and then starting to have more children or starting to have children for the first time. This next couple, neither the man nor the woman, neither one of them have any children. So that makes it even that much more interesting because she's 50 and he's, I believe, 61 or 63. Let me share this with you. Oh, let me let that run first. Sorry, y'all. Do you think that 50-year-old is too old to have a child?
I think you are as young as you feel. So if you still feel like you're up to it to be chasing the little kid around and that you have the energy, because there's some 50-year-olds that go to, look at, I take for example, Ja Rule. Ja Rule don't look his age at all.
He doesn't.
He works out every day, 50 Cent workout, so it's a lot of people that just because they're 56 years old, they don't look at Angela Bassett. Hello. You know what I'm saying? So many people that is actually athletic.
And Nelly that just said, Nelly will count his first child and she's in her 40s.
Yeah. Yep.
And
Janet Jackson wasn't Janet Jackson 40 or something?
She
50?
was. She had her kids.
So you're as old as you feel. Now, do you, I know I don't want to be chasing nobody at
right. Neither do I.
Listen,
but they might be in good shape at 80, look at 80.
Yeah, they could be. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And you're whatever your health looks like, that's what you Sherelle came in. Good morning. Good morning. I'm already ready for morning. Now I'm about to say good night. Hey, Sherelle. Sherelle's in the house.
Nice to see your name, Sherelle. I miss you.
Yes.
Good to see your name. And congratulations, honey, on your marriage.
Yes. Congratulations.
Yes, congratulations. Happy anniversary.
Yes.
Now, Linda,
Yes.
thanks so much for joining us. You know, I always
Hey,
love
Miss
seeing your
Linda.
name.
Hey, Miss Linda.
Yes.
Yes, good seeing your
Ma, you
name.
having any more babies?
But you know what? Let me say this. I tricked my daughter one
Oh
time.
yes, please tell the story because I was about to dive into it. Go
Well,
ahead.
you
Go
go ahead
on,
and share.
spill
Go
the
ahead and share.
Okay. So I had my own place. So I come over to visit and she's like acting like she's about to break out in tears. And she's like, I'm so embarrassed. But it took like 30 minutes for her to like really, and I'm just like, Ma, it's gonna be okay, whatever it is. Like, she's like, this is just too much. Nana's gonna be embarrassed. My father, like, this is too much. And I'm like, well, what is going on? And she was like, Shakira, I'm pregnant. I said, excuse me?
He was in it.
I'm like, what? Now, mind you, this was way before I had any kids or anything like that. I was in my 20s. Yeah, I was in my early 20s. And I was like, excuse me? Like, what
and
are
I
we
went
doing
on
here?
and on and on for about an hour.
She was like, she boohooed you guys. She's like, I don't know what I should do. Like, I'm too old. And am I too old? Like, am I doing the right thing? Like, I'm just like, and I'm still just like, huh? Like, what did she just say? She let it go on for, I think you even let me leave the house. And then you called me and told me that it was a joke. Because we kind of like, she calmed down. We ordered something to eat. We ate. But she never told me that she was not telling the truth.
Right. Yeah, I did eventually.
I'm like, and I probably called somebody. I was like, girl, you ain't even going to believe. I probably called Brianna. Girl, you ain't even going to believe that.
Who's expecting a baby? Well, I mean, listen to me. I'm a woman of a certain age. I'm 62. So, yeah.
Okay.
Can I?
Y'all heard it here.
Yes, I can still. But will I have time? I mean, if I retired, I have 2 grandchildren and I have bonus grandkids. All of them together is going to keep me busy. It's going to keep me busy. Yes. And happy birthday to my bonus grandbaby.
Yes.
Shout out, Shakira.
Yes.
Y'all had a good time yesterday.
We did. It was on what's today? Today's Sunday. We went Saturday. His birthday was actually on Friday. We had so much fun. It's a place over in Lawrenceville called Urban Air. They have zip lining, indoor zip lining, the trampolines with the dodgeball, ball pit. They have food. They have laser tag. Bumper cards, you can climb rocks. It's a lot of good stuff there. So we had a lot of fun. And the kids had fun.
They have fun. Oh, yes.
Yes,
I'm so happy y'all enjoyed yourself.
Yes.
It was definitely good to see the pictures.
Yes.
I'm going to say this. One year, I had to get Linda. I played a trick, right? I had called and told I had hit the lottery. And it was April Fool. It was actually April the 1st. So, April the 1st, you call around. So what I did was I called my dad and I played the same trick on him, right? And told him I hit the lottery. I was all excited. He didn't call up. Now I done hung up with him, hung up with Linda.
Texas.
He called family from Texas.
Called everybody.
Oh, it was a mess. But yeah, when you do April Fool jokes on your family, please make sure
that. You're gonna mess around and have people have a heart attack.
Right away.
You got to give me the green light, Miss Linda, about that joke that happened at the buffet. I ain't gonna say nothing unless you say it's okay. But you can't be doing that. People be done quit their job and stuff. You can't.
Yeah, but the funniest thing, I called Linda. I said, listen, I'm getting ready to take you out, get dressed, get ready. I'm going to come swing by, pick you up, and we're going out on the town. And, she was calling me, I'm ready. And I was like, ready for what? I don't want to go on the street to my neighbors. We had crabs. And I came back and Linda was hitting my phone saying, and I forgot to take my cell phone, which sometimes I do. I forget to take my phone. And when I came back, my phone I had all these messages and text messages from Linda talking about, I'm ready. Where you at? And I was like, where I'm at? What's she talking about? I have forgot all about her. And so, oh my God, that was horrible. I won't do that no more. I apologize, Linda, for that. Truly, I apologize. But it was fun. It was definitely fun. But having a baby at that age is interesting.
Yeah.
And it was a couple. Now I'm going to play this clip. It is 5 minutes long. I'm just going to play like 2 minutes of it because we have so many other topics to cover. So just stay tuned.
Okay.
I know you. What do you want? I thought I knew you.
From social media newbies to viral sensations, their story attracted more than 1 billion views online. First-time parents Susie and Tony Troxler shared their baby journey with Tracy McCain in November. She was 50, he was 61. More than 30 national news outlets and 5 global TV networks picked up our story, and people could not stop clicking on it. The High Point couple's ages were certainly worth the click. Tonight, Tracy has an update on their inspirational story.
You may be familiar with this feeling.
Those lovely sleep-in days, them days is over.
Yeah.
But it's a first for Susie and Tony Troxler.
Here we go. Here we go.
Early mornings and late nights, 4 months in, it all runs together.
3 a.m. doesn't even faze me anymore. I'm like, oh, okay, it's 3. Gotta feed the baby.
It's diaper changing time. It's diaper changing time.
But these first-time parents wouldn't have it any other way.
Woo woo. It's diaper changing time.
Susie is 50. Tony just turned 62. He always hoped for a baby girl.
I actually dreamed about a baby. And I told my wife about it. I was like, I was holding this child. She was in a pink onesie. And it's like, I never loved anything so much.
And you spoil her a little bit.
Yes, I do. I spoil her a lot. God, this is so embarrassing.
Go ahead, tell it. Tell
This part, it's like, okay, when I got to change her diaper, I'll sing the diaper song.
You made up a song for her.
It's diaper changing toy. Here we go. Woo, woo.
There's no question being a dad means everything to Tony, and being a mom, everything to Susie. Their later in life pregnancy was rare, and their last shot at a miracle.
She was it. Like we had gone through, when I say it, I mean it. Like we had gone through, okay, nothing happened naturally. We collected my eggs, none of those worked. Then we collected the donor eggs, and we had quite a few donor eggs, got them, ready. No viable embryos except 2.
First time, of course, the embryo didn't take. And we were still, okay, we're good, we're fine. And then here she is.
Their story is one to marvel. You don't hear about 50 and 62-year-old first-time parents every day. The couple, married 13 years, wanted to share their baby journey. And the first-time mom at 50 story took off.
We were pre-internet, pre-computer, pre-cell phone. So this idea of going viral was never even a thing we thought about. And so when it happened, we were like, really?
From virtual obscurity to instant celebrity.
I was just walking down the hall and she said, oh, y'all are trending. I'm like, what?
We're not even exactly sure we know what that means.
In this case, trending means their story topped national headlines, web and Google searches, video plays and clicks for weeks, 1 billion views and counting.
Other parts of the U.S., well, that's great. Then Africa and then Australia.
People from all over sharing congratulations and their own fertility journeys.
Your story filled my heart with what this world needs, a happy moment. It is a challenge to find women within our age range who came to motherhood much later in life.
And closer to home, an email from Atlanta.
Dear Susie, are you the same Susie Troxler who recently gave birth for the first time at age 51? I have similar concerns at 51.
Entrepreneur Vanessa Whitehead saw the Troxler story, clicked, and instantly,
I wanted to know more about her story. So I reached out to her and she responded, I think the next day.
Vanessa is 51. She wants a husband and children. 2 first she hopes happens after 50.
The years have gone by and by and by. And I thought I would be married by now and also having children by now, but it just hasn't happened. So that's where we are here today.
The Troxler story gave women with their own baby dreams something to hold on to.
Lily is like this poster child for hope. Like it's not over, don't give up. It's always this theme of, wow, I saw your story. It inspires me to just, keep on hoping.
Putting hope first means ignoring your friends.
You're going to be wearing diapers when that baby's. I'm like, what?
You'll be getting collecting Social Security when you go to kindergarten.
And following your heart.
She's been truly a blessing to us. Daddy and Lily do tummy time. I love being a dad. I love it.
With all this love in the Troxler family of 3, we saw one question repeatedly in the comments, so I'll go ahead and ask, is there room for one more?
Oh, that's the big question.
We might adopt, we might foster adopt, maybe. That's the answer.
Maybe.
Maybe that's a long maybe. That's what that is.
Yeah.
In High Point, Tracy McCain, WFMY News 2.
Oh, that's precious. We can't hear you. Can't hear you. No.
Okay, sorry about that.
Okay, no, we can hear you now.
Yeah, being 50 years old, it's a high risk. It's risky, but
very, yeah.
If a person is in good health, they have a better chance and a better outcome. But then you have to think about your child being 18, going to be in your 70s, college. Are you going to be able to walk them down the aisle?
Yeah, things like
Even
that.
though people are living to be 100 nowadays, but
yeah, they're living longer.
You got to really
but
take care of yourself.
yeah, you do. And whatever God bless you with, he'll be able, his plan will work out. We do have some comments. So Sherelle said, I miss you so much. Thank you so much, Auntie.
Yes, I miss
Miss Linda
you too, sweetie.
Yes, Miss Linda says she's an Oscar eligible lady.
That's my next chapter.
Oh Lord, she said I can't even begin to tell you the time she fooled me, the lottery and the jazz festival. And she said
the lottery was my brother David.
The lottery was Uncle David. Yeah, when we was when we was all at the restaurant.
Yes,
and he acted like it wasn't him that acted like he won the lottery. No, he gave her the fake. He gave her a fake scratch off, and the scratch off was a hit. And she was in, where was we at? What was at? Old Town Buffet.
At the buffet in North Brunswick.
And she was screaming at the top of her lungs. So she done scratched off, and what did it say, $1 million, whatever it was, a real big. And
it was like 5,000, 10,000. It was something like that.
Oh, okay. Well, the way she was screaming, you would have thought it was $1 million. She was screaming and yelling, and she was so excited. And Uncle
Everybody,
David,
the restaurant was clapping their hands.
And Uncle David, and Uncle David like, you got to give me the ticket back, but he playing along like he don't know that that it was fake.
Yeah, and Colonel was the one that gave Linda the ticket.
Oh, I thought David gave her the ticket.
Well, David gave it to Colonel to give to Linda.
Oh, okay.
Right. So when Colonel gave Linda the ticket, she scratched it off and she tapped me, said, I think I won. And I looked, I'm like, it looked like you won too. And so she started screaming and oh my God, it was crazy. Now Lisa comes over and says, Linda, I think you need to give that ticket back to Colonel because, the marriage, when she see that ticket, she going to be mad. And so I told Linda, go sit your ass down somewhere. Because Linda had told me she's going to give me 50%. Oh, and let me tell you something. That went on for hours.
Yeah, we were in there for a minute before they broke the news to her. It was horrible.
Well, I actually found, I said, let me see that ticket. And I started really studying the ticket. And I said, something ain't right about this ticket.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's when we found out that it was fake. Yeah. But those kind of tickets could get you hurt,
Yeah. Like I said, somebody like, okay, this is off. Well, not, it's kind of on brand. When David Chappelle, he got, this is a skit, got Oprah pregnant. He went to his job, quit his job, was kicking over the trash can. He's like, I'm rich. I got Oprah pregnant. But
was that a skit?
It was a skit. He had got Oprah pregnant, and so he at home. He the house husband. He's holding all the money, getting massages and all this stuff. And then when the baby came out, it looked like Dr. Phil. Now this is a skit. Okay, this is not real. So but he ended up, he ain't had no job no more. He didn't went and jumped out out of his face and not knowing what was going on. So yeah, you can't. It's funny. It's funny. Let's see, this is about the topic that we just talked about. Uncle Mike said having a child late would cause major confusion. My granddaughter would be like, is your child my aunt, being 10 years plus years younger than me? Okay. So I have to say my bonus daughters Okay, they are older than than our youngest children. The oldest is 28, and the younger daughter, she's 20. Okay, and now the oldest, she has children, and her children are older than my kids, but they call them, you know, Uncle Evan and Uncle Ross, because that's the order of things. So, but it's so funny. It's hilarious. So yeah, I get what you're saying.
And they are adorable.
Yes.
All her kids are adorable.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. We were talking, me and Dottie was talking about yesterday about the Pittmans' strength in their DNA.
Their genes. Yeah, I almost looked, I was involved.
Because Courtney looks like Evan.
Mm-hmm.
And Ross looks like Sean J.
Exactly.
It's like
nobody looks like me, the one that went through labor. Now, I will say they have my eyebrows. I'm gonna take that. Okay, they have my eyebrows, definitely. But that's pretty much the end of the end of that. That's fine. That's fine. Miss Linda said your dad, grandfather started.
Yeah, my dad was definitely the biggest jokester.
Yeah.
In the
Yes.
family.
Yes. Papa.
You know, he was definitely. I have so many stories about him and how he almost got somebody beat up. And he's just from those lottery tickets. Those lottery tickets.
Yeah.
He gets you in trouble because they look so real.
Yeah.
They look so real.
Yes,
absolutely.
Sherelle said, I loved watching this. In the generation after us, it's sad that most of them don't want marriage or children. To know that it's okay to wait until you are in your 40s and 50s to make that decision. I feel that it's lovely to see we are now more into having careers, traveling, and doing things other than being a mother or a wife. It's completely okay to wait until later in life to decide that you want to settle down. There is nothing wrong with that. Absolutely.
I love that. That's true.
I do too.
But you know what? Because it made women feel so afraid that the clock was ticking. And if they didn't have a child by 35, 32, it was the end of it.
Yeah, because I thought that too. I ain't even going front. I was like, I'm getting a little up there.
Yeah.
Looking at the clock, like I'm getting a little up there now. I need to get this show on the road. But it's nothing wrong with it at all.
No,
and I feel like I had them at the right moment because I done been out. I didn't party my little life away. My knees showed me that I probably partied a little bit too much. Okay, but you know, I had the time in my 20s, and now you know I'm more, you know, settled.
More settled.
Yes,
that makes a difference. That absolutely makes a difference.
Absolutely.
Wow. So we're gonna move on to our next topic. Excuse me. I know you all probably have heard about the norovirus. I'm sure.
The norovirus.
Yes, the norovirus outbreak that's happening now is highly contagious. It's not the flu, it's not COVID, or the C, I should say, because they don't want you saying this.
Yeah.
But it's spreading person to person across the USA.
Wow.
Have you heard about it?
No, I'm be honest.
No, you haven't heard of it.
No, I haven't heard about that either.
You haven't heard about it, Tiana?
No, heard about it.
No, because I think a lot of people may not be talking about it. Number one, number two is probably because it's almost like I wouldn't say a cold, but a lot of people can take it as if it's a cold.
Yeah,
yeah. But it's dangerous.
Oh, wow.
It is dangerous.
We have a couple co-hosts. Sherelle says she hasn't. Scoop says she hasn't either heard of it.
Never heard of it?
Yeah.
Yes, I think I have a video on the noro. Let me see, where did I put that video? I think I have a video, excuse me, covering the norovirus that I want to share with you. And the signs to look out for when you are, especially if it's contagious.
Absolutely. Definitely need to know.
You know, what you got, kids, daycare, school gatherings.
They always coming home with something.
Correct.
Correct. Knowing what to look for would be great.
Yeah, so here is a video.
Headaches, body aches, cold sweats.
Let me just start this. Sorry.
Lil Scrappy and at least 2 of his kids have norovirus. I'm Dr. Frida, And here are 7 things you need to know. Number 7 might shock you. 1. Norovirus is the most common cause of illness from contaminated food in the United States. It is very contagious and spreads easily in places where people are in close contact, like on cruise ships, schools, daycares, nursing homes, hospitals. 2, it usually occurs during colder months, and you typically get symptoms 12 to 48 hours after you've been exposed, and you remain contagious up to 48 hours after your symptoms have resolved. 3, symptoms may include nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, stomach pain, fever, headaches, body aches, cold sweats. 4, you can get norovirus by coming into contact with someone who's infected, especially if you share their utensils, share their space. If someone who's infected prepares your food without proper hand washing, coming into contact with contaminated surfaces, also eating contaminated foods and beverages, and eating undercooked oysters in some cases. 5, it's usually diagnosed by a history and a physical from your doctor, and in some cases, a stool sample may be taken, especially if you're immunocompromised. 6, treatment. What treatment? There's no specific treatment. There are no antibiotics for norovirus. The treatment is supportive, meaning you stay hydrated by drinking plenty of electrolyte beverages, get plenty of rest. You may take certain medications for symptoms like fever or headaches. Consult with your doctor, and you'll likely have these symptoms for 1 to 3 days. 7, to prevent norovirus, wash your hands thoroughly with soap and water because, get this, hand sanitizer does not work well on norovirus, okay? Soap and water is what you want to use. Also, avoid close contact with infected people, avoid sharing utensils, avoid contaminated surfaces, and cook your food thoroughly.
There you have it.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's the norovirus.
Wow.
So for those who for those of us who are out and about, we definitely want to be conscious of the norovirus and the signs. I'm going to post a flyer in the comments so that people could be more aware. Washing your hands often, which is important.
And hand sanitizer doesn't work on it. That's scary. Because hand sanitizer, I mean, if you get the cutesy little hand sanitizer that's all fragrant up, but the alcohol hand sanitizer that don't work on it either, that's a little scary.
Right with the hand sanitizer, you mean? Oh, I mean,
well, they're saying that hand sanitizer doesn't work on it. It's not like it's effective. Like with the C19, if you had to make sure if you can't wash your hands, hand sanitizer would suffice. What she was saying, the hand sanitizer that ain't gonna work for that.
Yeah, sounds like it. But I think hand sanitizer is better than not having anything.
Yeah, better than nothing. Yeah.
I would certainly use it, instead of not having no soap, no water. And people think because I'm washing my hand, if you're washing your hand with cold water, you might as well not even wash your hands. I mean, I'm just saying, it's not, I mean, it is doing something with the soap.
Yeah.
But I like hot water. Mm-hmm. But we're going to post the norovirus alert so people could be aware what to look out for. I haven't heard anybody passing away, but they were saying that it's dangerous and it's deadly. So,
oh wow,
those words alone concerns me.
Mm-hmm.
It concerns me. Now, I don't know whether you heard about the EPA approves the forever pesticide for food crops, and the buyer beware. They're going around spraying the foods.
What's new?
Right.
What's new? They're always doing something to try to make stuff last longer so they can make more money.
Yeah. It's sad, but it's sad, but when it's been approved by FDA, it makes it even worse. So let me just share this video.
Also known as forever chemicals that could be sprayed on produce. The new approval allows a PFAS-based pesticide to be used on farms, golf courses, and some commercial sites. These chemicals can build up in soil and water, and they have been linked to health issues ranging from hormonal changes to certain cancers. Advocates say the EPA's approval of 2 PFAS pesticides in just a few weeks could put more communities at risk.
My reaction is shock and awe, really. The worry is that this is irreversible. Whatever we put into our environment today will be lurking around forever. So the question is, what if we've made a mistake here? What if this is more harmful than we currently think? Because there's no reset button to press.
And the EPA says it found no human health risks when the product is used as directed, but scientists warn those reviews do not account for long-term buildup in food and water.
There you have it.
Yeah, that's really sad, but it's not shocking. I always say that no matter if you may be a person that be a person that cook every day, and or you compare yourself and you go out every day. If you're not growing your own food, we really don't know what we're eating at this point. It's very disturbing.
we don't.
Before it used to be like, okay, I get my food from the butcher, and now, of course, if you can go to a butcher, a good butcher, okay, one that's not trying to just make money and ain't doing right by the shop and everything like that. But it's just, I don't know. I just pray over my food and just ask God to remove anything that is not of Him. But it is very, very disturbing. But I'm not surprised. I mean, we have so many food, snacks, all of that is banned in other countries that have warning labels. So, and it's not warned here. So, and I mean, it's Skittles and little stuff like that other countries don't even sell. So,
yeah, it makes it crazy.
It does.
It makes it crazy. One of the things, Tiana, do you have anything you want to chime in on about the EPA and the forever pesticides, being that you're in the catering business and fruits and vegetables and lettuce and tomatoes?
What I always do is I just wash my food very good.
Yeah.
And then like my meats, when I'm cooking, I wash my meat with vinegar. So
yes. Oh, you wash your meats with
sure.
vinegar.
I wash it with vinegar. Sometimes lemon, like fresh lemon, just to make sure like all the other stuff, like I make sure I wash it very, very good, because you never know what's in this stuff.
That's true.
And then I also I watch literally it'd be like a film on it. I watch everything down to like my rice down there. I literally watch everything before I cook it. Like the rice,
Wow.
I get like
you wash your rice too before cooking it?
So
Wow.
like I actually seen this on TikTok. If you watch, like if I put my rice in like a strainer, and then I run water over it, and if you put a bowl underneath it, you'll see all the stuff that comes off of the rice.
Yeah, it's like a grayish, cloudy.
I wash like peppers, any vegetable that I cook, I wash it very like, and you can see the stuff that comes off of it. If you put a bowl underneath it and let the water like just run on it, you definitely, and you drain it, you'll see the stuff that comes off of it. It's definitely nasty.
Yeah.
Wow.
Absolutely.
That's crazy.
Ms. Barbara has a comment. She says, yes, I know about the virus. She said viruses have been around since Jesus was born. We will always be exposed to a new virus, which is absolutely true. Nobody wants to talk about what we can eat and use naturally to keep our immune system strong. We have to go back to what our ancestors was using. We took that nasty castor oil every morning, and we were never sick. My grandmother, she used to put it in some lemon tea. And it used to be floating at the top. And I used to have to drink it. It was so nasty. I get it. One thing that
yes. Hey, Miss Barbara, thanks so much for joining.
Oil of oregano.
Oil of oregano.
Oil of oregano gel capsules. This is something that I keep next to my thing, and I take that especially during flu season and stuff like that. It's really, really good for your immune system. But yeah, you got to go back to what stuff that, I don't want to take a whole bunch of medicines that I don't have to. If I have to, if it's certain things, okay. But if I can find something that can replace it, I absolutely will. I absolutely will. Mike said, yep, Asians taught me how to wash that rice. Yes, absolutely. You have to wash your rice. You have to wash everything.
Yeah. Well, from Italians, they said the noodles, you don't have to wash them before cooking, because when you put it in hot water and it balls, it's going to kill all the bacteria. So I learned that Italians, which, you know, that's one of my best, besides seafood, that's one of my best foods. Yes, but these days, being that they're putting all these pesticides and all these chemicals,
Yeah, you don't know what's still
things are
staying
different
on
now.
stuff. Yeah, just like when you look at certain restaurants from their ingredients from 20 years ago for one product, from one thing, to what their ingredients are for that same item is
Right.
longer, you know, because they're trying to preserve it. Miss Barbara says she used the drops. I don't know. Hats off to you with the drops, because I tried them drops and I go, oh, that's why I got the oregano capsules, the little gel caps, because them drops, that stuff is strong.
That is strong.
Yes, Miss Linda says she takes it. It tastes nasty. It is strong. It's very, very strong. That's why I got the capsules.
Nasty.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like it. But my mother used to take it all the time. She was immune to it. So
yeah.
But no, that's not my cup of tea.
Yeah, the capsules, you can't taste it at all. The gel capsules, you don't taste nothing.
Right, exactly. Now, I don't know if you heard about the 3D printed meat is in Campbell's soup. What are other companies doing next? And a deep dive into the viral executive video. I'm sure y'all probably heard about this viral video about Campbell's soup, which is alarming, to say the least. But let's check it out real quick.
Company today after a former employee filed a lawsuit against the company and then released audio his lawyers say he recorded during a meeting with executives. Let's go to CBS News correspondent Chanel Call, who's live in our newsroom. Chanel, what do we know about this lawsuit?
So, Liz, this lawsuit, we understand, was launched by a person by the name of Robert Garza. Now, Garza was hired as a cybersecurity analyst for Campbell's back in September of 2024. And, Liz, 2 months after he was hired, he says he had a meeting with an executive named Martin Bally to discuss his salary. Now, during that meeting, he is now alleging that Bally made several disparaging comments about Indian workers and also said that Campbell's is, quote, highly processed food for poor people. Now, CBS News did get a copy of that recorded phone call. Garza's attorney is saying that this was secretly recorded. So take a listen to part of that conversation.
I don't buy products barely anymore. It's so healthy. Now that I know what the in it, even in a can of soup, I look at it and we could eat bioengineered meat. I don't want to eat a piece of chicken that came from a 3D printer. Do you?
Good job.
So Liz, Garza says that he actually told his manager about that phone call a couple of months later in January of 2025. And then he said that he wasn't encouraged to take that information to HR. Now, just 3 weeks after that conversation, Garza was told that he was abruptly terminated from employment. So Campbell's released a statement on this. I'll read you part of what they say. They say, "We are proud of the food we make, the people who make it, and the high quality ingredients we use. The comments heard on the recording about our food are not only inaccurate, they are patently absurd. We use 100% real chicken in our soups. The chicken meat comes from long trusted USDA approved US suppliers and meets our high quality standards. All of our soups are made with no antibiotics ever chicken meat, and any claims to the contrary, they say, are completely false." The company is also saying, Liz, that Bally is on temporary leave while the company now conducts its own investigation. But this isn't the only legal trouble that Campbell's is now facing. I want to show you what's on my screen here. This is a social media post from Florida's Attorney General saying this: Florida law bans lab-grown meat. Our Consumer Protection Division is launching an investigation and will demand answers from Campbell's. So the state is now saying it's going to be looking into this company. So it's not just this one lawsuit. The state also now launching its own investigation.
Chanel Call, thank you so much.
Well, there you have it. Is that going to stop people from buying Campbell's soup? Are their sales going down because of it?
Probably not. I mean, some people won't stop, but some people ain't. So
I mean, I don't ever buy it because I made homemade chicken noodle soup. So
yeah, it's so much. We don't do canned goods. So
yeah,
it's so much sodium in
cans,
canned goods. So we don't do canned goods. So, and definitely not no Campbell soup.
Right. Campbell soup used to be my favorite when I was growing up. But I do the box of Lipton when I don't feel like fixing it from scratch. Absolutely. But I think this was kind of alarming, especially Campbell Soup is right here in our neighborhood in Camden headquarters. And to hear that, it put everybody at alarm to say, wait, what am I buying? What am I eating? What is this? 3D printed meat? We already know that there's artificial meats that's going to be sold or being sold. And they said you won't be able to tell the difference between real hamburger or real steak and the fake steak. So that's kind of bad, especially if you put A1 or Heinz 57 on it. It might taste like steak. We don't know. We don't know what we've already consumed. We don't know. We have no idea. It's frightening. Before we get ready to sign off, I want to chime in on ICE and ICE having access to your tax returns. This is alarming. ICE reviewing tax returns. The question that every American should be asking. Alarming. And the question is, will they have access? Do they have access? And the answer is yes. They have access.
Wow.
To review your tax returns. And that's a shocker. That's a shocker. But let me share this video real quick and we'll dive into it more.
Information of undocumented immigrants with ICE. The move will give unprecedented access to immigration enforcers to help with deportations. A memorandum of understanding was filed on Monday between the Department of Homeland Security and the IRS. The memo says ICE can request information from the IRS for its investigations into undocumented immigrants who have not left the country after receiving a final order of removal. According to a report by the Washington Post on Tuesday, acting IRS Commissioner Melanie Krause is planning to resign, in part over being bypassed in the decision.
So, what I've been told recently by reliable sources, that they're separating it from people who were born in the United States versus people who were not born in the United States. So what does that mean? We already know that we have people who were born in the United States who have been detained. We know that for a fact, right? That's a fact. Let me just share this bit with you real quick.
ICE is detaining a U.S. citizen again. This girl is literally holding her ID in her hand, yelling, "I'm a U.S. citizen, look at my ID," and ICE still pushes her into the car. Most people don't know this, but U.S. citizens get detained by ICE every single year. Wrong name, wrong database entry, wrong assumption. And once ICE decides you look suspicious, your rights basically disappear unless you know exactly what to say. In this moment, she's doing everything right. She's showing ID, shouting she's a citizen, but ICE isn't listening. And here's the part nobody talks about. ICE doesn't have to believe you on the spot. They won't check documents right there. And if you panic or say the wrong thing, they use that against you. This is why lawyers teach one rule. You do not argue, you do not explain, you do not debate. You repeat the same sentence over and over. I don't have to talk to you. No stories, no reactions. Because ICE is trained to twist anything you say into evidence that you're deportable. People ask, how can ICE detain a U.S. citizen? Here's the uncomfortable truth. They do it all the time. They've detained U.S. Marines. They've detained teenagers born in the U.S. They even deported a U.S. citizen to Mexico, and he stayed there for months. This girl's story isn't a mistake. It's a warning. If ICE ever stops you, your citizenship, your social security card, your ID, none of it matters in that moment. Your rights matter, and the only right that protects you is silence plus one question. Am I free to leave? If you're watching this thinking, this could happen to anyone, you're absolutely right. And with mass deportations coming back, this is going to happen more, not less. What do you think? Is this just enforcement, or is this abuse of power? Drop your thoughts below, and follow for more cases like this, more rights, and more ways to protect yourself.
Okay, there you have it. It's a shame, but it's true that we're living in a situation where any of us can be stopped and detained, even with ID. So it's like you must make sure you have certain people on speed dial. So that way, if it looks like you're having any type of confrontation with any type of law enforcement, call someone so they know where you are, your location, what's going on. If you can go live, put it on a live. This is what I always recommend. Go live and tag your mayor. Go live and tag your governor, your senators. Go live and put it on those pages, because then they will be aware of what's happening to you as a citizen. That's what I would do for sure, is to tag all of them. Just click, and tag them on a live, because it's frightening when he stated that there was a U.S. citizen that was detained to Mexico for months. Like, I can't even imagine what that feels like, especially if you've never even been to Mexico. That's the scary part. That's the scary part. And I think that's something that we all need to be aware of. Yes.
Absolutely.
Rita says, I wish that yes, Rita. That does sound good, girl. When we get together, we'll definitely cook up some jumbo seafood for sure. Maybe have the crew come together and do a pop-up. Absolutely.
That would be nice.
Yes.
Sherelle said, this is so crazy working in the school system and having children
in high school.
In high schools, the kids are terrified knowing that it can be anyone, no matter if you were born here or not. Yeah, it's scary.
It is.
It's scary for your kids. It's scary for you. It's like you don't even want to leave the house.
No, that's the part that's making all of us be aware, because we none of us can get too comfortable. And now they're getting into your tax returns. So that, to me, is even that much more alarming. I do want to make everyone aware of this, those of you who have cars, and I know everybody have the newer cars that you're driving that's computerized. This is something that I wanted to share.
Does the CIA listen through our phones and laptop cameras? Yes. I hate to say it. There was a dramatic leak in 2017 that the CIA came to call the Vault 7 disclosures. Gigabytes worth of documents leaked by a CIA technology engineer. What he told us was that the CIA can intercept anything from anyone, number one. Number two, they can remotely take control of your car through the car's embedded computer. To do what? To make you drive off a bridge, into a tree, to make you kill yourself and make it look like an accident. They can take over your smart television and turn the speaker into a microphone so that they can listen to what's being said in the room even when the TV is turned off. God knows what else that they can do that hasn't been leaked.
So y'all be careful. That's alarming, especially when you have the computerized cars, and they showed a demonstration of what that looks like for you to have one of those cars and your car is hijacked, meaning someone else takes control of your car.
Mm-hmm. Those documents go into great detail about how the government was trying to hack phones, trying to hack tablets, even smart TVs. But now when you dig deeper into the document, buried way deep in there, is about how the government was also looking into hacking vehicles. But it turns out hackers have already been doing it. There's a gadget out there right now that allows people to use a little remote control and get into your car undetected, even start your engine. And that's not all. There are a couple of hackers who've even been able to take over a car remotely while it's driving down the highway. And it's all caught on video this morning. The powerful demonstrations you need to see before you head out today. As this SUV drives down the highway, these two hackers are pulling off the unthinkable.
No matter what happens, don't panic.
Taking control of it wirelessly, even turning the wheel. Other hackers opening car doors with ease using this little gadget. Now, WikiLeaks claims the government was working on hacking cars too. The CIA was looking at infecting the vehicle control system used by modern cars and trucks. The purpose of such control is not specified. The new leaked documents, quoting a meeting of the CIA's Embedded Devices branch. Potential mission areas include vehicle systems. But hackers have already done it. Wired magazine first exposing the danger in 2015.
So first we're going to turn the fan on them.
The driver of this Jeep Cherokee losing control.
Something just turned on all the fans and AC and stuff. I didn't do that.
These two hackers say they're controlling the car remotely, turning on the windshield wipers, turning on the radio.
The air conditioning is blasting, the music is blasting, and I can't see anything because of the windshield wiper fluid.
The hackers even controlling the steering, then going even further.
Kill the engine. So we're killing the engine right now.
Actually, can't accelerate. It says 43 miles an hour, but I'm not going that fast.
Responding to that video, the maker of Jeep telling NBC News it's committed to the safety and security of our vehicles. We continue to take proactive steps to address cyber risks, adding the vulnerability discovered by those hackers has been eliminated. Jason Tanz, your Wired site director. Watching that video was frightening for me as a driver, and I'm sure to a lot of people watching right now. How vulnerable are we?
Well, it is frightening because if these guys are doing it, you have to assume that other people are too. And one of the things we learned from the WikiLeaks dump was that, in fact, the CIA is looking into ways of doing this as well. So I think it's probably safe to assume that we're pretty vulnerable.
You are even vulnerable when you're away from your car. Hackers now cloning wireless key fobs remotely. I tried it out in December. The door is completely locked, but when I hold this up to the door, look, I open the door right up, and that's not all. With this device, watch this. Yes, I just started the car. So now I'm a thief in your car, driving away within seconds, all because of this little device. It's terrifying how fast this is. Wow. And it's not just this car. Experts using the device on car after car after car, breaking into and even starting 17 different makes and models. The Alliance of Automobile Manufacturers told NBC News protecting vehicle access and security continue to be top priorities, and automakers have been working on multiple fronts to address security and enhance it. Bottom line, what's the takeaway here?
Well, as we get more and more internet-connected devices in our houses, smart cars, smart refrigerators, smart washing machines, we have to assume that every one of those things is going to be vulnerable to hackers.
Here's the thing, hackers are smart and they are fast at coming up with new ways to control our stuff. The car companies are really trying their best to keep up. So here's the takeaway for you. If you get a software update, if your car is connected to the internet wirelessly and you get a software update from the car company, from your washing machine company, anything connected to the internet, and you authenticate the software upgrade is from the company, guys, you want to download that update immediately before you hit the road because it could contain some important hack fixes.
All right, good information, Jeff. Thank you so much.
There you have it. I thought that was very important to share with everybody, especially if you have new modern day cars, 2020, 2024, 2025, and 2020. I mean, any cars that are electronic, I would say, that have the devices to download. It's kind of cool. Before we dive in, I wanted to share some information about how you can get free training and receive a certificate. And also they have some job placement. So let me just share this one company that I thought was really, really pretty much a lot of people know about this company already, but a lot of people may not be aware of this new training and how you are able to get hired making six figures. It's called, it's from Home Depot, free trade training, prepare for trades career. And you're able to, it's called Path to Pro. And it's free training online or either at the facility. And this is for HVAC, plumber, electrician, general construction, painting. And you're able to, after you get your certificate, they will help you get a job. And a lot of people have been able to land 6-figure jobs. And the great thing that I love about this is that when you get a trade like this under your belt, you could take this anywhere, any state. And you don't need a college education for this to participate. Okay. And it also, if you are, I believe, 17 or 16 years old, you just need permission from your guardian, and you're also able to participate in the program. Okay. You also, and it's free. So that's the great part. It's free. Okay. So, and then let me just put this in the, Shakira, you can put this in the chat if you don't mind.
Okay.
And this is where you could receive the training. I thought this was an awesome program, myself personally. Those are my grandkids, y'all. Those are great. That's no.
Sorry, let me put it back on mute.
Okay, and let me just share another one with you. Excuse me.
You didn't give me the information for Home Depot. You was gonna give me something.
Yeah, I did. I put it in the chat.
Oh, in the chat.
Yeah, for Home Depot. It's free certificate. You can sign up. And listen, HVAC. Listen, we have clients right now with HVAC licensing that are making over $500,000 a year. Okay, $500,000 a year. So to get this free training, to be able to have your own business, if you don't want to work for someone else, once you get the training and get your license, you can become your own boss and hire other people. So, but this is a step towards a great career if you're looking for 6 figures. Okay, and let me share with you another one. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to share with you like 2 now, but I'm going to put in the chat, we're going to put in a chat at least about 10 different companies that have free certificates, free training, and they're paying like 6 figures. Okay, so we want to make sure that you have access to the information because I think this is phenomenal information. The other information is IBM. IBM has the power your future in tech with job skill courses and credentials for free. For free. For free. Okay? For free. You see the word free? Free. So, Shakira, this website is called skillsbuild, BUILD.org. Skills with an S, SKILLS, build, BUILD.org. And this is also free. You get a certificate, job placement, phenomenal. And everybody knows IBM is into technology, right? Anything to do with computers, technology. So whether it's an IT specialist, whether it's an IT a tech, you want to dive into it and learn as much as you can. But we're going to provide you with the information, and hopefully the information that we provide to you land you something that's phenomenal. That's what we're hoping that will happen for you. Now, we also want to share with you, were you able to get that bill? Okay, thank you. We also want to share with you Shakira books, but before we do that, I want to share with everyone the website is called C2C Tax Store.com. C2C Tax Store.com. And let me just pull that up real quick for you so you can see what that's about. C2C, here you want to go into what C2C is about? C2C, are you able to or no?
They okay, so C2C store is our storefront for where we have our maybe you might want to I'm gonna put myself
okay.
Go ahead and
all right. Well, C2C Tax Store is a store for entrepreneurs and individuals who are looking to expand their business. Okay, and if you go here under products, we have put together over 150 different categories, whether you have a dance studio, a videographer, web development company, truck entrepreneurs, travel agencies, towing service, software startup, tattoo artists, restaurant owners, regardless of what it is that you do as an entrepreneur. If you're getting a 1099 or if you're self-employed, like an Uber driver, a Lyft driver, you want to know what what expenses can I write off on my tax return? We're giving you 200 tax write-offs, whether you're a real estate investor, nail tech, martial artist. All of these have been custom to the actual category of the occupation. So each one is different. For example, if you're a minister, some things as a minister you can't write off as the church on a nonprofit organization, but as a minister, you can write off certain things. So we have it for those who are ministers, okay? And it's only $7. It's only $7. But let me tell you, this is going to be one of the best $7 that you ever spent. Okay, this is going to be one of the best $7 you ever spent. Number one. Number two, you're going to be able to fill this information out. It's fillable, meaning once you download it onto your computer or to your device, you'll be able to plug in the numbers. You'll be able to plug in the numbers. So if you spent $500 on your cell phone, you'll be able to plug in the numbers. If you spent $150 in office supplies, you'll be able to put the numbers, the total number for the year. Now, once it's complete, then you print it out and you give it to whoever's doing your tax return. Because oftentimes, if you go and get your tax returns done, if you're getting your tax return done and they're not asking you a lot of questions, I'm going to say that you might be missing something. You want to make sure that you know exactly what it is that you can write off on your tax returns. If you're a physician practitioner, photographer, a painter, just about anything that you can think of, it's over 150 different categories, okay, that we cover. If you have a childcare business, car rental business, day spa owners, if you're a stock trader, okay, if you're a professional gambler, mortgage broker, you name it, we have it on the list, and it's only $7. $7, okay? I thought that was pretty reasonable. Now, the other thing on this same website is tax, store.com. We also offer a website. If you're looking for a website, whether you have a yoga studio, a cleaning business, a farm, an auto repair shop, we're able to do your website. We have a tech team that handles the websites. We got a tech team that will handle your websites. Now, we also do blogs. So different topics, myself and my daughter, Tiana, we come up with blogs and we post them here. The beautiful bill, we talked about that. So we have several blogs that we've posted if you want to come and check those out. So hopefully this information that we're sharing with you will benefit you. Share this information if you're an influencer, especially an influencer, content creator. You definitely want to get your hands on this information because it's going to save you a lot. The key thing is to make sure you bring down your taxable income to a zero, as close to a zero as possible. Because if you bring it down to a zero, then you won't owe no taxes, right? You won't owe no taxes. Okay, again, that's taxstore.com. And when you pay the $7, within 15 minutes, you'll get an email and the actual downloadable, fillable form will be in your inbox. It will be in your inbox. So right now, we're going to talk about Shakira's books. I want to make sure that are you able to talk about your books, Plum?
Yeah, I can do my best. Okay, because I have my kids, so you may hear them in the background. So the first book is a 60-day. For those of you that don't know, every morning I do a live on TikTok and talk about the goodness of God and about my journey. So I did create a couple of journals that will help you throughout your faith walk, right? So the first one is a 60-day SOAP Bible, which stands for Scripture, Observation, Application, and Prayer. So I am encouraging you to open up your Bible. I want you to be able to read the scripture, write down what it means to you, how you can apply it to your life, and to pray over it on a daily basis for the 60-day duration that you get it for. So that's what this book is about. So it covers for 60 days. And at the end of the week, you do have like a check-in to say, what am I going to carry on to the next following week?
Yes. Awesome.
Sorry, they're playing with the Christmas lights. The next one is 2026 Prayer and Scripture Journal. This is 365 days worth of journaling. So you're going to do some writing, but this is to encourage you to write down your thoughts, your prayers, who you're praying for, what you're praying for on a daily basis, along with a scripture at the bottom. It's not a lot of space, so I'm not asking you to write a book. I just need you to get in the habit of journaling, because for me, journaling means I can go back and look at my actual testimony. It's fine to listen to somebody else's testimony, but when you can look at a couple months, a couple years from now and say, oh, I was praying for that and I've had that for X amount of time. So that's why I'm so heavy into journaling. So that's that one. And last but certainly not least is our Rooted in Faith. Hold on one second. Rooted in Faith, God's promises for every emotion. I went through several different types of emotions that we have as human beings, and I wanted to bring forth a devotional guide, something that you can be able to pick up and say, I'm going through depression, anxiety, financial struggles, uncertainty, loneliness. I want you to be able to pick it up, look at it. I gave you some scriptures, some context around it, and guess what else is in there? Journaling. I want you to journal. It's going to ask you some questions for you to get your thoughts out on paper and to be able to work through those emotions. And that's it.
Very nice.
Yes.
Now we have our wonderful, beautiful Tiana. Tiana, I always say you remind me so much, especially when you was a little girl. You know what I'm going to say, right? The one and only Alicia Keys. I used to call her Keys all the time. Yes, Tiana, share with everyone what you're doing, how they can find you, locate you.
So I do, during the day, I do have a day job. But I'm a manager at TD Bank. I'm in the Philadelphia region. And on the side, I do cook. And then come tax
Could you say
time,
that again?
So I'm an assistant manager at TD Bank. During the day, at night, well, not at night, but on the side, I do cook. And then now the tax season is going to be coming up soon. I will be doing taxes again. I learned from the best. So I'm excited for this new coming year. So that's what I do, along with being a mom.
Absolutely. Shakira, where is what you posted about Tiana? I was looking for that.
It's in the chat.
It's in the chat. Okay.
Yeah, it's in the chat. I'm trying to find it. Do you want me to trying to see if I can pin it or something? Oh, here we go. I just showed it. There we go.
Okay, you showed it. Okay, good. Okay, so Tiana, you wanted to let everyone know where they can follow you.
Yeah, so you can follow me on Facebook, Tiana Chloe, and then my Instagram is lady_T92. My page is open. I'm always available for questions, whether it's for taxes, food, any of that.
Yes. Tiana did very good taxes. I mean, I'm so proud of her. I'm proud of Shakira. Proud because y'all learn real quick. One thing I think when you're doing anything, especially when you're talking about taxes, you talk about somebody's life, you're talking about their income, expenses, etc. The the faster you are of learning and having it to what the word I'm using. Sometimes I feel as though I go blank a lot. Please, Lord, please protect my brain. Please,
Being
Lord.
able to execute, being able to learn something and executing it.
Yes, yes. But for her, she learned really, really fast. Didn't take long to catch on, which I was excited. And I'm just looking forward to what is ahead in both of your lives. This is exciting for me to see that you're taking it serious, because one of the things I think people don't realize, once you learn a trade, you're able to take that trade all over, regardless of whether it's in New Jersey, New York, Pennsylvania. These type of services is always needed. I'd say if you get a restaurant or are feeding people, it's a necessity. People, they need that. People are always going to want to have something to eat, especially if the food is good.
Mm-hmm.
Your dad said,
Baby keys, knucklehead. Sherelle said, also, can you list how to purchase your journals? We did have the QR code up, but you also just, if you go into Amazon and just type in Shakira Pittman, it'll come right up. And we just put it up on the screen, the QR code.
Yeah, when you take a picture of the QR code, it takes you right to the site.
Yep.
Today's technology is so great.
It is.
So great.
It is.
So great. So next time we're going to be diving into taxes, a little bit more into taxes, to share with our audience. And we're going to talk about nonprofit organizations and grants, because I know that that's something, the end of the year, there's a lot of people who are looking to pour money into nonprofit organizations, and those nonprofit organizations who are looking for funding and looking for ways in which they can help their community. We're going to be able to share some information with you next week. So I want to say thank you all so much for tuning in to another episode of Momma Said It. Before we go, Shakira, is there anything you would like to say?
Be kind to people, because you don't know what they're going through, and God bless everybody.
Yes, God bless everybody. Yes, absolutely. And our little Tiana, would you like to have any encouraging words to say to your viewers? And y'all, please follow my baby girl. Y'all follow my baby
Pick God first. That's all I can say. When in doubt, pray it out.
Woo! Now I like that. When in doubt, that sounds like a song. When in doubt, pray it out. I love that. That's really nice. I love it. I love it. That's a t-shirt, actually. That's a t-shirt. Well, I want to say to everyone, thank you so much for joining, and do something different today that you didn't do yesterday to change your tomorrow. And I want to make sure that Sherelle was able to take the pictures of the books. We did go overtime, lady. Hey, Ross. Hey, Ross.
Say hi, Nana.
You sleepy?
He said peekaboo.
Hey, Ross.
Say hi. Hey, TT.
Hi, TT. Hey, man. Peekaboo.
Okay.
Say hello to everybody. Say hello to everybody.
I see you.
You see everybody.
Okay. Go play with your brother. Okay, we can't
want to thank
peekaboo all night
everybody for
long
joining
now.
us. Now, before we sign off, I'm trying to.
I see you.
I want to be able to play one of our songs that we did, that I wrote about a week ago. I wrote a while ago, but I was able to record it. So just stay tuned for this song. Hope you can hear it.
Clear as day, storms will come. Mom said it clear as day, storms will come, they won't stay. Pray it out, let it go. Don't let grudges steal your glow. Hold your head up, chase the sun. This race ain't over, it's just begun. Mama said there'll be days like this. Keep your faith, don't you miss. The blessings waiting in the air. God's with you, always there. Every stumble, every fall, every shadow on the wall, just a chapter, not the end. Keep on running, don't pretend. Lift your heart, fly away. With every step, the world will shake. Mama said, there'll be days like this. Keep your faith, don't you miss. The blessings waiting in the air. God's with you, always there. Mama said it, days like this. Keep your faith, don't you miss. The blessings are waiting in the air. God's with you, always there. Always there, y'all. He's always there. Tiana, thank you so much for joining us this Sunday.
Welcome.
We really love having you with us. And for those of you, please join us next week for another episode of Momma Said It. We'll be here with you at 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, God's willing. May you have a prosperous and great week ahead.